Hey everybody. Um, Big news on the homestead. One, we're meeting with the builder the end of October, and hopefully be breaking ground on the log cabin spring of next year. Trying to get the well and the electric and septic going so that by January of 26 we can get the log cabin erected. And that, with that said, you have choices and decisions to make as you go along, and we've been trying to decide on what are we going to raise to be sustainable. And we ran through a gamut of stuff, and we want to get started in learning now. So what we're going to do is start with quail, and then do rabbit and chicken, and then go from there. But that's going to be the start. So what I've got today really is a how-to and a review of a quail cage that I bought. We're going to unbox it. We're going to assemble it together and see what it is. And I'll tell you more about where we got it and stuff as we go along. I'm going to move my camera. Doing all my research, I stumbled across this quail farm called Myshire Farms, and a lot of great information there. And then from there, they've got a link and to some quail cages. I looked at hatch time. Looked at the reviews on hatch time, and they're mixed. I'm not a big fan of the plastic. I'd just soon build one out of wood if I was going to go that route. I will be getting a hatch time cabinet incubator in the near future, and I'll be building my own brooder. But I settled for the quail cage, and I'm going to try to say this right. It's Wynola. And they have a Myshire special quail outfit that's pretty much self-watering. And this all came in 3 packages. This came yesterday. This got shipped by USPS. And it's basically a bucket with a valve on it. So from there, we're going to unbox this and see what we got. I don't know the order or anything. I just figured let's do this together and figure it out. If you want, you can fast forward. I'm excited. I actually took one of the Myshire online classes. Probably didn't need to. Could have just watched all their videos. But it was $50, and they just go over everything. I don't know the guys there. I don't know them at all, so I get nothing for any of this. And this is an unbiased review. I'll say this much. This box is taped up. This is a small box, so I got a feeling this is the legs. We'll find out, and sure enough it is. So, man, it's even taped on the inside. All right, well, I don't know what happened. My camera, it's a DJI Osmos Pocket 2, I believe. It's the newest one. It just turned around and went to the wall for some reason. I have no clue why. But I was showing this whole thing is made in the USA. And that's another positive to me. It's not plastic. I watched the tracking, and it came out of California, which is sort of a bummer, but, let's see what it says do. It can't, it's not that hard. It cannot be that hard to put together. One page of instructions. How about that? It's got a video you can scan. So if you scan the code here, you can watch a video. The bucket video. It says lay out all the components, put the cage on its side, and place stand over the side of the cage. Insert 3 Phillips bolts in the holes of the frame and into the slots on the side of the cage. So it's got an orange marker here. Orange marker here, so this is the left, and this is the front. And I'm going to get this thing to follow me again so that I can, there we go. Oh, left front, just like that. It's the way that looks. Okay. Now, I saw guys on YouTube that were putting these things together, and it made sense to me that guys would want to do that. I would want to put my bolts going through the cage like this, but they tell you to put them going down like this for some reason. And then and like with anything, don't tighten it up until you're done. That one was easy. I was able to reach through the door. I wonder if I can reach through the door back here. And if my arm's long enough to get back there to it. Oh, there we go. Okay. And there's one that goes through the top. There we go. All right. So that's that side. I'll have to tighten everything up, but I don't want to do that yet because probably need room for stuff to move around. So let's get this thing turned over. Couple of things about this cage. It's got the bottom is coated, and it's made so that when the quail lay eggs, they'll roll down the front. And we've got a right front. I wanted to do this in real time so you could see how long it actually took. All the videos I've watched, everybody fast forwards it, and I'm like, all right. So I think I can take it now. I set my table up and really don't even need it. Here we go. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll see if we can see this. Probably should have set it all up here. I didn't know if I've got bad back. I'm gonna have to set it up here now so I can get to the rest of it without having to bend over. And have my back go out of whack. Oh. Let's go ahead and set this up here. That'll give you an idea of what that looks like. I gotta figure out how this works. There you go. Oh, that's slick. Nice little locks. Okay. Casters. Oh, those are nice. Those are really nice casters. Man, I don't know if you guys can see these. These are some nice casters. I'm gonna say this. Right now, just with the quality, I'm really pleased with it. All right. So now these are the screws for the, this is even labeled for the front and back straps. This is the front strap. Right. That is so nice. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these one, two screws up here and two over here. And I had no clue what size this was going to be. So I just brought my little metric set with me. Figuring I could guess. And hopefully This is a cheap Husky set, and it's a number 11. I'm going to order 30 eggs, and Myshire guarantees a 50% hatch rate, even though they say, they're getting better than that if you use a good incubator. I should probably go ahead and reach through and get this last one back here in the back. I gotta see what this is. I don't know what this one's for. I'll find out shortly. All right, so let's turn this around. It's light too, it's not heavy at all. Close this knife up so I don't get cut. And everything's color coded. This has got blue on the end here, and then there's blue tag right here. So I don't want to strip that. I'm going to wait and get one over here on this end. All right, now let's come back over here. There we go. All right. That's all the nuts, bolts for it that I can tell. I think that's just screws. Yeah, and they're flatheads. Man, I hate that. Okay, that's one drawback. I don't like, I'm not a fan of flathead screws. But that's what it is. Next part is putting on the feet. Let's see if this will work. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I've got a regular flathead. All right. All right, so the only thing I can say that I would improve on right now is these little screws. Be nice if they were nuts. If I like this, my plan is to get them to make one that's a double stack. This is 37 inches long. So if you go to WynolaRanch.com, they're there. But if you go to Myshire, and click on cages. And when you click on it, it'll take you to Wynola Ranch's website. You have to scroll down a couple, and then you'll see the Myshire special, custom, I guess is what they call it. All right, so that's all that. So, all right, I am going to say this. Customer service with the Wynola Ranch quail cages is second to none. I sent them a text, and I sent that text. Might not let me go there. I'm going to put it like this. I sent them a text, and within an hour, I had an answer with the video. Unbelievable. Wynola Ranch, if you check this out, 2 thumbs up, I'll be buying more. This went in the way that I thought. You do have to pay attention to the angle. It's a little deceiving when you look at the cage. But if you take your piece and you lay it here, you'll see that it's actually the wide end goes up front. So I've got one in on this side. I'm going to go get some tie wraps and tie wrap it just to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. Now we're going to put this one in. And then we'll just bulk it up. Piece of cake, really. I feel like such an idiot. Yeah. That's it. All right. I'm going to get some tie wraps. That'll take care of that. That'll hold everything nice and neat. I don't have, I don't know what these are, cattle clamps? I don't know. I'm not going to spend the money on a utensil. But if I was going to do this, if I had the skills that this guy has, I'm a computer programmer, retired, wannabe homesteader. From the engineering perspective, where you've got this brace right here, I put one back here so that you could line it up easy. And go from there. So that's as far as I'm going with it until I get the tie wraps. This piece goes in here. This is the feeder. They got a good video on it on how to use it for a grow out, where you can change the heights. They put a rag underneath of it to block the egg piece. And then this piece here, I went over to Myshire and they were actually doing a video of their feeder, their cage. And this piece here goes on here. And I guess when you fill it up with feed, this will lay on top of the feed to keep you from having so much waste. So, all right, we're done. We got the dividers installed, and I went up. I had 4 tie wraps. I need some more. I'd like to put one in each of these holes so that it's held secure, maybe 2 on the bottom. But all in all, it's good. Customer service, amazing. I text the guy, he answered me within the hour and made a video real quick. I didn't want to do anything to break it, so that's why I reached out, and everything's in here good. So you got your full trough for food. You've got this piece here that lays on top of it for, I take it for waste is what they were saying on the Myshire video that's out there. This folds down, protects the food from critters, protects your eggs. It's got a slope tray here for your eggs to roll out. This is PVC coated wire on the bottom, which is awesome. Then you have your poop tray, and on the, you got I think it's a 2.5 gallon bucket. You got your cover to keep dust and junk out of your water here. The float, as it fills up, the float raises up, stops water, and as the water goes down, the float goes down, allows water to come in. It's awesome. On-off switch here. And, hey, good morning. Yesterday I had all kinds of camera issues and other things going on that just kept bugging the process. We've got the Wynola Ranch quail cage put together finally. And real quick, it's 37 inches wide. It is 24 inches deep. It'll hold between 16 and 25 birds. Very happy with the quality. The difference of $40–50 between this and a plastic cage, I'm going to do this. I am ecstatic. I know I could build one out of wood. It wouldn't be as light as this. Wouldn't be as easily movable. Wouldn't look as nice. I'm going to get hold of them after I get a batch done. And I've already talked to them. They can make me one of these. It's double stack. And they even told me that they could turn this into a double stack. So I'm very pleased. I'm going to say Wynola Ranch was top notch, start to finish. Shipping it takes a while. Be patient, 3 to 4 weeks. But I think they make these things as you order them. And I can't say enough good about them. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Go over to Myshire and look at what they have. They've got quail. They've got eggs. I haven't bought anything yet. I think that's probably where I'm going to shop. The quail cages, you make your decision if you want to do the lightweight little plastic ones from Hatch Time. I'm going to go with Wynola Ranch. I'm impressed. So with that, hey, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and hit the little bell icon to get notified. I'll be going through our whole process. The next thing I'm going to do is order the incubator from Hatch Time, and then I'm going to order some quail eggs. I'm going to have to wait a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get the incubator. I'm going to go back up to the property and build my brooder. That's where most of my tools are. Get that all set up here. Hunting season starts in a couple weeks, so I'm not going to be here to be able to watch everything, and my wife's not going to, have time to do it. So my goal is to get everything set up And then hunting season's over the end of November, pretty much up where we have our homestead. And I'll start quail in December. So with that, again, thank you for stopping by. I know this was a long video, but I wanted to show how long it took me to assemble this. Quick note, they're getting these dividers in was difficult. And I finally did get this one in the way I wanted it to. I just had to sit there and think about how to do it. I wanted everything to be lined up. So I finally got it in, and I just had to slide it in and lay it down and then pull it up, and then I could open this other door up. But a little bit of patience. Somebody that's more mechanically inclined than I am would probably not have as much of a problem as I did. I can sit down and make a computer do what I want it to do. When it comes to building stuff like this, I am mentally challenged, to say the least. So, again, great product. And that's all I got. God bless everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.